Ergometric's extensively researched DIPLOMAT series testing system has two major components. DIPLOMAT is a test of face-to-face customer and internal relations skills. DIPLOMAT Phone Skills Test is a test of phone and technical skills. Both DIPLOMAT and DIPLOMAT Phone Skills Test identify individuals who can handle situations that call for tact and diplomacy, situations that may be frustrating, customers who are confused or who have difficulty saying what they want or need, customers that have requests that cannot be granted, customers who are upset or angry, customers from culturally diverse backgrounds, customers with accents. Both tests assess an individual's ability to work in a real office, dealing with distractions and policy changes, and working effectively with coworkers as a part of a customer service team.
Many of the departments we serve are now focusing on customer and public relations. DIPLOMAT fills a need in public jurisdictions. We have long felt the need to test for public interaction skills and have not found a way to do it prior to this.
It was very important to our organization to improve our image. In our organization in the past, we would hire people, but then we would find out 6 to 9 months later that they didn't possess the skills that we needed for our jobs. To provide good customer service, you need to hire people with good customer service skills.
DIPLOMAT is a multiple choice test with questions presented on video. Here are some example test questions from DIPLOMAT.
This customer takes a lot more time than most people.
Hey, how long have you been in this line? I just got here. This line looks like it's going to at least take a half an hour.
I knew it was going to be this long. I would have packed a lunch.
I know, I'm hungry too. I'm sorry you had to wait so long.
That's all right. I can see you guys were really busy.
Next, please.
Just step up to the side window. We could help you.
I know, it always makes a good waste.
I know. Hi there. How can I help you?
Hi, honey. I'm supposed to bring you this pink slipper. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong thing. Gee, it's in here someplace. Put my glasses on. And now I can see a little better. Oh, my nitroglycerin. I don't go any place without that.
Was it small, about this size?
Yes, it was. Maybe it's in my wallet. Oh, my granddaughters. They both have red hair just like me.
Oh, this is going to take forever. I just know.
What would you do? A. Let the people in line know you're doing your best.
Oh, this is going to take forever. I just know it.
This is ridiculous.
B. Be patient and wait.
Oh, this is going to take forever. I just know it.
This is ridiculous.
We're going to miss our appointment.
Should have brought a deck of cards.
C. Let her know that she needs to be faster.
This is ridiculous.
We're going to miss our appointment.
Ma'am, there's a lot of people waiting.
I'm sorry.
D. Offer to help her look.
This is going to take forever. I just
Would you like me to help you look?
This is ridiculous.
I know what it looks like.
We're going to miss our appointment.
Should have brought a deck of cards.
There's a disagreement about who's next in line.
Are you okay?
I'm not sure.
Why don't you go get some water? I'll hold your place in line.
Thank you.
Honey, you promised to call your mom. It's almost 2.
Oh, it is?
Yes, I'll stand in line.
Okay.
I can help you down here.
Excuse me, but the back of the line starts back there.
Oh, I understand, but I was already in line. I just went to get a drink of water.
Excuse me, I was here first.
Look,
I'm next.
My husband has been standing in this line for an hour and a half, and ain't nobody getting in front of me.
I've been here for an hour and a half, too.
I don't care.
I don't care if you don't care.
What would you do? A. Go out and try to help settle things down. B. Let the supervisor know about the disruption right away. C. Call them both forward, help settle the dispute. D. Let them work it out themselves. They all belong to the office, but Kathy is very possessive about the supplies on her desk.
Gail, he's here. Is that ready?
You need to change that to today's date.
Hold on. What are you doing with my pen?
How would you respond? A. Say sorry, then find another pen and forget about it. B. Remind her that the pen is office property. C. Talk to the supervisor about Kathy's attitude. D. Discuss what to do with the others in the office.
DIPLOMAT phone skills test requires test takers to integrate high-level human interaction with technical and analytic ability. Complete instructions are given in the test introduction. Following is an excerpt from Ergometrics Phone Skills Test Introduction, containing an example question.
Remember, there are two main things you're supposed to do. First, while you're listening to the call, mark anything on the top of her record that's wrong or that you think may be wrong. Then at the end of the scenario, answer the multiple choice question. We'll talk about the example afterwards, and you'll have a chance to ask questions if you're still not sure what the rules are or what you're supposed to do.
Example customer, Irene McCartney.
Good morning, customer service. This is John. How may I help you?
My name is Irene McCartney, and I have a question.
Sure. Let me pull up your file. Is that McCartney?
Yes, Irene McCartney.
Okay, and for verification purposes, what is your date of birth, please?
It's September the 3rd, 1935.
Okay, I'm looking at your files. How can I help you?
In June, my payment was 2 weeks late.
There's a note right here about that.
I came down there and talked to somebody.
I can see there was a mistake made on your address, and your payment was returned to us, but that has been corrected.
Are you sure about that? I live at 321 North Amden.
That is the address we have.
Well, it went to the wrong place last month, and I can tell you that caused some trouble. I didn't know what was going on. My sister told me that you messed hers up once, and she didn't get a payment for 2 months.
Well, I can understand your concern if that happened to your sister, but I can see here that your address is correct now.
Well, I just got a letter that was also sent to the wrong address.
Huh. Was it a letter from our department?
I don't know. It says my property tax is going up.
Oh, I see. Well, that's not from our department. Our files are definitely showing your correct address.
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
What do you think would be the best thing to do now? A. Have her see if the address is correct on her envelope.
Ms. McCartney, how about if I hold on while you go find the envelope your June payment came in? Then you can see for yourself that we have the correct address.
B. Ask if she would like to speak with the supervisor.
Ms. McCartney, we try to satisfy our customers, and I can tell you're not satisfied. Would you like to talk with the supervisor?
C. Explain that her payment is not late according to the 10-day policy.
Ms. McCartney, your payment this month isn't late. Our policy is to send out payments within 10 days of the day we receive your report. Your record shows that we received your report on the 13th and your payment was sent out today. So there's no problem.
D. Assure her that her address is correct. Suggest she call if her payment is late.
Ms. McCartney, I'm looking at your file now, and I can assure you your address is correct. Your payment was mailed today. Call me if you don't get it within a few days, say by the 23rd. Do you have a pencil to write down my name and number?
No, I'll have to get one.
Okay, I'll wait right here.
First, let's look at the top of her record. The only boxes that should be marked are middle initial and social security number. Her first and last name are correct. Her middle initial is wrong. She said her middle initial was I, not O, so the middle initial box should be marked. Her address is correct. The street address she gave matched what was in the file.
I live at 321 North Amden.
Well, that is the address we have.
There is no reason to believe that city or zip code are wrong. During the call, she confirmed that she had received her June payment, although it was 2 weeks late.
In June, my payment was 2 weeks late.
The late payment that she received was sent to the correct address. You can also see here on the note on her record that the mistake on her address has been corrected. There is no reason to think that her address has any errors in it now. The apartment number box is blank. She did not say she was living in an apartment. An apartment number is not a required entry, so there is no reason to mark this box. She stated her date of birth.
Okay, and for verification purposes, what is your date of birth, please?
It's September the 3rd, 1935.
That's what it says here, so the date of birth, or DOB box, is correct. Her Social Security box is empty, though. It should be marked. Social Security number is a required entry, and the fact that it is empty is probably a mistake. You should ask her about it. Now let's look at the response to video. First of all, answer A. Have her see if the address is correct on her envelope. What's wrong with this response? Number one, it's a waste of your time. She said she got her payment, so it obviously went to her. Also, it's inconsiderate and disrespectful to send her on an errand like that when it won't serve any purpose. What about answer B? Ask if she would like to speak with a supervisor. Do you know why this answer is incorrect? It's incorrect because the employee can handle this call himself. This might have been the right answer if Miss McCartney had been demanding to talk with a supervisor and the employee could not convince her to let him help instead. But this is not what was happening. There was no need to pass this call to the supervisor. What about answer C? Explain that her payment is not late according to the 10-day policy. This response would make no sense. Miss McCartney has not once mentioned that she thinks her payment is late. She is simply concerned that her address may be incorrect. So that brings us to D. Assure her that her address is correct. Suggest she call if her payment is late. This is the best answer. Miss McCartney is concerned about her address. Telling her how to get back directly to you if her payment is late reassures her that you're taking personal responsibility for helping her. This response is polite and respectful. It shows good sense and good customer relations.
Okay, I'll wait right here.
DIPLOMAT is a testing breakthrough for public jurisdictions who wish to evaluate applicants on their customer and public relations skills prior to referring them for public contact jobs.
Customer service is our first and our primary focus. This tool is helping us meet those goals and objectives. Anyone on your staff can administer this exam, and I guarantee you, you will be very, very pleased with the results.
ERGOmetrics, providing innovative research-based approaches to training and testing since 1980.